Emperor Tolia the Knuckle Slammer drags himself around. Well, he's not only dragging himself around, he's got cancer. Well, a bit of a cancer, well, nothing that bad. It's fine, it's okay, and he's collecting troops again. He's doing what one does with an empire. Getting together a couple of troops to beat back some barbarians. Nothing that he's ever not seen before, but yeah, he's hanging on because he knows that in only 2 years' time, if he's lucky, he might reform. And oh, they're already fleeing from his armies. Here we go. And so this is not necessary. It was probably the order. Everywhere around the realm, there's wars going on, keeping our warriors fit as they battle along each other. We are uninfluenced by this. Everyone, or mostly everyone, likes us. We have no real enemies to speak of. I think we have one rival, Günther Red Cheeks. And oh, our concubine is pregnant. How did we do that now? That cannot be true, can it? Whew. She's 43, and we are, I think, 74. Something to consider. Well, she's a dwarf. She's stayed for us for quite some years and days. Whew. She has Runwald as the rival. It's crazy. We're hanging in because you see, it may be worth it for the people that come after us. 3rd of April 1309 is what we want to live for. Princess Saga is now known as the Unfaithful. Oh, what did she do? Well, she was a little bit too lustful. Watching Dobrynia in the training grounds is always interesting. There's something about his fighting technique that comes off as half-hearted, and his weapons as well as armor seems like they could use a little bit more caring for. Dobrynia, could I have a word? I interrupt the sparring. Yeah, we'll offer him some guidance. Still alive, after all. Agreed that he needs my help. Yeah, but we'll not focus on that. We're humble again. There's a man I need to arrest and another I want to assassinate. Spymaster Ender could either help with the arrest or the assassination, or both. Plot power increase. Arrest chance increase. Send her to the arrest. Your vassal is concerned about his non-inheriting sons. He has to consider them when looking for new vassals. Do you know? We also have non-inheriting sons. No, we will not give Bjarmia away. Are you mad? We're the Emperor. We will need to keep this together. Young Mayor, our courtier, has developing a kind disposition towards others. Ooh. She should be charitable. Why not? Or kind? Yeah, she could be kind. A lack of diligence. My fellow member of the Wolf Wearers and I are finally done organizing my armory. Any traces of his initial reluctance are gone, and I'm proud to be able to compliment him on how well he handles the experience. Thank you for this opportunity, Tolia. He says more heartfelt than expected. He had this diligence in him all along, and we're close friends now. Well, that's not bad. We would have loved to find a use for him, but it's probably not possible at the moment. Taiki is a mediocre duelist at best. Ah, yeah, that old man. We shouldn't talk about an old man. We have the Kagan. We have Arking Tel the Mona. Yeah, let's give him the Kagan, because that could be funny as well. Taiki was so soundly beaten down by Carlos, who barely broke a sweat. He suffered some minor injuries, but I'm sure that they will only serve to build character. He appreciated my choice of opponent. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Ilyana was murdered! And he's now our rival. She was murdered by her husband. And the thing is, he had murdered his wife before. He's a known murderer. He's far away in the Orthodox lands. He's also Orthodox. How did you get there, Ilyana? What did you do? If we were younger, it would be a... We should seek more treatment for our illness. Yes. Let's do that instantly. She's come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. As long as you know what you're doing. He brought a croaking bucket to your chambers and told you to expose your upper body. He grabbed a toad, gutted it with a deft hand, and proceeded to place a still twitching carcass on your chest. Balder continued until the bucket was empty and your torso was covered. Oh my goodness, I probably shouldn't have agreed to this. He doesn't know what he's doing, and we need a new advisor too. What has happened? Somebody has probably become infirm, right? Sturla, the king of Estonia. Maybe that's a good idea. He might protect us a little bit. He's a loyalist now. Maybe that was really bad. Maybe we'll look into... Well, let's see. I mean, he's a renowned physician. But maybe we'll look for this other man here. Our homosexual berserker, Jalvangen of Scully. How much do we like this man? Not so much. We'll send him a gift. And then... When can we be treated again? Our grandson has died, clutching at his heart. It can be hard. A son was born named Sturbjörn Thorleifsson. Oh, nice. We did that at that age. Well, let's see. We'll go back. First, we need to roll his fate. His fate is still unclear as our dice keep rolling high. But now we've got a 1. We've got duty. And... We'll go back into time. Magni, Sturla, Bragi. Bragi the legendary. Children, grandparents. Bragi the sword of the Allfather. Bragi the benevolent. Scrungles the lion, and a Scrungles. Scrungles it is. So he'll be named Scrungles. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Bjarmia lately, and yeah, our steward suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants. Yeah, let's build new roads. It's fine. Sturbjörn of Finland. Really, the toads, I mean... There are raiders in Nordland. Ooh. There's another big war broken out here. What's going on there? Is it Austrasia against the Joms Vikings? I'm not really sure. Aha. Brune of England versus Duchess Gida the Unfaithful. She's here. Well, she's also very powerful. She's a drunkard and she's pregnant. No, she's not pregnant. She's the queen of the harvest. A grandson, a great-grandson here, doing what he can. I need help with a delicate private matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. Oh, we have our friend here. She's good at diplomacy. There are those who think me undiplomatic, and I fear they are right, and I now really need to be diplomatic, or the woman blackmailing me might spread her lies with me being unable to do anything about it. My diplomatic friend, could you please help me? The Gydia of Pizarro. And we'll seek more treatment for our illness. Here we go. Jarl Wang of Skalvia has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. We've been feeling really bad, and now please fix us. You must know something about this, as long as you know what you're doing. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting it in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Jarl Wang has chastised him firmly for it. Jarl Wang poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding you a spoonful. I actually feel better. We got a successful treatment. Thankfully. We're so thankful to this man. We will send him another gift. Yeah, it doesn't influence his opinion, but we'll just do it. I explained the situation for Gydia Wiltrud carefully, not wanting her to know too much about the situation, but the fear of the lunatic woman spreading malicious rumors made me quite talkative, and I may have told Gydia Wiltrud too much. It wasn't for the best, though. Gydia Wiltrud agreed to help me, but wanted to be reimbursed in case something would happen. Yeah, here you go. Take all the money. And there's something an old man has, maybe too much. It's money. Our son has died of depression. And now our grandson is in line. Oh, we mourn our son, who has been quite successful in his own way. He has been quite respectful, a respected diplomat. He died of depression, tragically. His young wife, beautiful wife, and he's given us 5 grandkids, which is quite successful in our book. Among that, Chief Tolia of Galloway, who is now the next in line, and he also got cancer. That unites us. He's still holding on. He's got a mild illness. But he also made an heir already, Magni ab Tolia. It's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But it's something quite common, but not that our son has... Yeah, he has lived quite long still. Golding has decided to share a few barrels of meat to the entire congregation tonight, challenging his fellow warriors to see which one among us will be able to drink the most without faltering. Now, I'll avoid the headache. And we should have drunken the meat. Yeah, we should have done that. Emperor Tolia I. Feasts in Valhalla at age 74. He died of cancer. A skilled hunter, Tolia filled his halls with exotic trophies gathered in his many expeditions in the wilderness. Now, we see Emperor Tolia II of Venezia. A renowned man, dignitaries from far and wide will surely bow before him. Long live Emperor Tolia II. We have tons of pretenders. And shall we remember Emperor Tolia? He was a a magnificent warrior. And we already fulfilled the ambition to build a war chest. Now this magnificent warrior had added this area to the realm. He'd added this area. It added these areas and a couple of these areas to the realm. And then a couple of these areas as well to the realm. Most of which by simply asking with all of his power. But some of them, and some of the vassals he had, he bested in war, and when it was decisive, he was standing at the front of his armies. That has been a while though, but he has also, well, had not been really necessary because, as you can see, Germanic has spread even more under his reign. He has made sure that Germanic is totally controlling all the lands that are coming close to him. He has been spreading the Dovre dynasty far and wide. He has opened up another bloodline, the ardent blood of Brute. He was known as a great soldier and leader of others. He accumulated enthusiastic support during his legendary raids into foreign lands. He's made travels, and all in all, he was one of the most balanced people around. The knuckle slammer after his youth. He leaves Orwina the Affable behind, his love forever, who tragically never could give him a child. But he's had enough children. He has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 children. The youngest one still an infant who hates us because he's a title claimant at age 0. That may be a little early. Yeah, that's Prince Scrungles. And the Spy Master is also away now, and what united him with us, Emperor Tolia of Venezia, was that he also had cancer. We have a mild cancer illness. We should seek treatment for it, definitely. There's Jalwagen of Skalvia, who is a very, very competent man, and maybe if we're not a craven, no, we are craven and shy, so we can only prolong our life a bit. We're living in celibate already for some reason. And we are, well, we are what we are. We are probably a celibate warrior. We have an intrigue focus, strangely. Don't know what we're doing at the moment. We are exceptionally rich now, and we should rather look into keeping the empire together. We're good at martial. That's something we should maybe focus on then. And our son, Prince Magni of Venezia, already got a betrothed here. Let's see, is she good? She's ugly. Goodness. Militant, kind, deceitful, lustful, and humble. And maybe we'll break that betrothal. Grimmer of Luxembourg? No. There got to be someone better now that he's an heir to the greatest empire you would ever see. Goodness. He's 12. He doesn't need to be betrothed already. Let's see. How about the age? Yeah, we will wait until he is he has come of age, but no, not this one, not this one. So this is how we look at it, and what would our grandfather want? Something he had lived on for a long time for. He wanted to give us absolute rule, but that unfortunately failed. And so he would see to it that we, oh, look at that, we could marry. Could we really marry? We're in celibate. Yeah, that's something we could still do now. We could marry ourselves. We could marry Christina, the court dwarf of Venetia. Someone who really likes us would be nice to see. Could select a spouse. A courtier in Bergenshus. I don't know. Maybe someone younger. Let's see about that. Are we even attractive to someone? I mean, it's a pro forma thing, right? We're living in celibate, so I mean, that could go away, don't get me wrong, so maybe we would need someone attractive to represent on our side. We have Erminberg, the spy master of Heraclea, and Athela, the Gydia of Chonavia. She's attractive, she's a scholar, she's just, envious. We would really like her as well. She's a little bit cruel, but we also have our faults. She's chaste, so that may be uniting us. On the other hand, we could have someone lustful, maybe, who would also like us. Maybe this Irmgard here, who's also a shield maiden. She's greedy, but she's just trusting, fat and gregarious. We wouldn't love her too much. She would love us. All these lustfuls. Radegund would be attractive to us. Maybe not. Let's find something that we might have in common. Having cancer. No. Being ambitious. A wrath. Celibate. Maybe a tribalist. Yeah, a tribalist. That could be the one uniting thing. That could give us a partner that we would also respect. Holmfrid Stolarsdottir. Frail. That's not too good. Huh. Helene, the spy master of Kariaumen. I'm not sure. Radegund. But she's not into our sex. This one, who's groomed and brave and a tribalist, temperate. Athela. Yeah, we would like to marry Athela. She's very representative. She's also chaste and everything, and we would understand each other well. And let's see about all the treasury we have. That's a really, really big part we have there. Let's see what we would read. We have the Art of War. We have the Classic of Poetry. We have On Feudal Warfare and a History of Armor. I would probably not read the History of Armor. Modest measures, maybe. The Norse language, increasing the general opinion of us, would be very helpful. Yeah, modest measures, maybe, instead of feudal warfare. We are a little bit of a warrior, but only a little bit. Now we will focus on something else. We have the Guardian, we have splint mail armor, we have chain mail armor, way arm protector, the crown of crows, very important, the noble scepter, the sword of heroes, and the masterful short sword, the dragon amulet, and a couple of tiny things. And all of that together, we're looking into a very interesting combination. And look at that, we have absolutely no diplomacy. The thing is, what would we do now? We would probably want to groom an heir first. That could be our ambition, and we're looking forward to have Prince Magni of Venezia that we could introduce quite soon. So, that said, these are our lands, this is our faith, and we will see to it that Venezia persists. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.